Hey y'all, it's Cariella and I'm back with another video. I'm kind of PMS week is always a hard week for me because I'm a severe tweaker, PMSer. And I just want to kind of talk today about, I'm not gonna have a lot of time to talk because I'm supposed to be working, but I want to definitely start working in my videos, and that is why I tamed my hair before I came on. Like, I left the house because sometimes, look, okay, y'all see me looking in real day-to-day life, you might catch me looking a little hit because I just might not have the time to like really do my hair. But I'm definitely working on making time for self-care and making that a priority. Like, I even did my facial, which you could probably see a little bit. My skin is looking so much better, and I'm definitely going to go over my routine of how I got my skin to kind of even out more. And you'll be really surprised on what it was that actually made a difference. Don't mind my hands because I was playing with some red hair dye on my ends, and then it didn't really take, but it stained my hands and my hair. I'm gonna bleach it, so I'll show y'all what I'm gonna use. I'll give y'all a look because that'll probably be my next video about what I used. But these are the two things I'm gonna use to bleach my hair. Now, I did go to cosmetology school, so I am very much aware. I'm sorry, I didn't show y'all the right way. But I've been bleaching my hair way before cosmetology school. But what cosmetology school taught me is don't use nothing over a 30, baby. Don't use nothing over a 30. If you want your hair, don't use nothing over a 30. When it's dying, texture here. But that's, we'll talk about that in the next video. This video is about, I faced so much adversity this week, and I almost canceled my birthday trip. So I'm going to out of town. I'm not gonna tell y'all yet because I'm gonna do a whole vlog that whole week. And my birthday trip, I was really like, I'm gonna, find people to come with me closer to the trip. Somebody will come, but I felt like I kept having this feeling that I'm gonna end up going by myself. And I was kind of concerned at first. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have fun if I go by myself. Like, I probably shouldn't go. But that was like, I lived more in fear around the time, I had that best friend. I had more friends, so I had more fear about doing things like that. I don't know, I was just more still healing, so I was kind of scared to do stuff and feel alone or seem lame, or they're gonna be like, oh, you're out of town by yourself, you're such a loser. And you're just like, okay, bitch, like, I don't have nobody to go with me. I want to break from my day-to-day life. I want to be able to go in another city that I always wanted to visit and just explore and see the different things. Like, I'm 27. I should be responsible enough to be aware of my surroundings because there's no one here with me. And then on top of that, don't be getting all drunk out your damn mind because you gotta, like, if you're gonna get super drunk, you need to be at the hotel. You don't need to get super drunk walking around and there's no one there that can help you. And also make sure you share your locations and all that. I already went through my mental thing of how I'm gonna make sure I come back to where I live safely. But I kept having a feeling like, oh, no one's gonna go with me, I don't have nobody to go. And then at the time I had that best friend situation going on, and I was expecting her to do a lot of the things with me that I always wanted to do. But I soon, like, now I look back and I was like, she never really planned to do any of those things with you. Like, when you was talking about let's get an apartment, she'll always be like, yeah, we can do that, and she'll literally meet a man, and that very next week she'll be talking about how she's going to move in with them. Like, she constantly did things to show you that she never really valued you as a person anyway. But I'm not even like if I saw her today, I wouldn't even trip, because it's just like, shorty, you showed me so much about people. Like, I learned so much about how people will talk to you every day and deal with you every day and have a deep disdain for you. People will conversate with you, buy you gifts, be involved in your life, and do not like you. Like, they'll talk to you every day, they'll call you on the phone every day, and deeply dislike you. And that's really strange to me, but it made me notice that about people, to just pay more attention to the people you be around. Like, don't just assume everyone's, just because they call you your best friend, that don't really mean they're your best friend. That's them trying to put on a persona in your mind that you guys are best friends. And yeah, but I'm not even thinking about her, because I'm just over here, because I planned to go to Miami with her like 2-3 years ago, and she always was on the bullshit. So that's why I'm just now looking at it. Well, this was like a year ago, because 2 years ago I was pregnant. So yeah, she was on the bullshit. So I'm just like, I'm so grateful that I'm finally going on this trip, even if it's by myself. I'm so thankful that I finally stopped holding myself back, and most importantly, stop allowing people to trick me into holding myself back. So yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy my trip. I'm gonna have my own set schedule of things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the boardwalk. I'm gonna do all the little things that I always wanted to do. But usually when I go out of town, it will always be like a person that's controlling every little thing I do. Like, oh, we're gonna do this at this time, we're gonna do that at that time. Even when I went to my grandmother's funeral, like, I had my own rental, so I didn't have to be micromanaged. I didn't have somebody breathing down my neck telling me what I'm gonna do, where we're gonna go, when we're gonna leave. It's like I'm free to just do what I want to do. So that was good too. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. But sometimes you gotta do things alone, and so much happened this week. I still didn't get to the topic of the conversation. So much happened this week because I had got a nail in my tire leaving like a church convention. So I got a nail in my tire. That shit had me stressing. It was one of my old tires, so I didn't really want to get it patched up. I just wanted to get it a whole new tire. And plus, by the tire being so old and worn out, they wasn't going to patch it anyway. So I got a new tire. Okay, a couple days go by. It's not even a whole week later, I get another nail or something in my back tire. Now, this is a new tire. And I ain't gonna lie, like, that kind of hit me because I was crying. I was real worried about it. And then I was ready to cancel everything. I had just ordered my clothes for my trip. I was ready to cancel all that. I had just, I was starting to really get stuff together, and I was ready to cancel everything because it made me feel like you keep trying to go on this trip and you got bills, you got responsibilities, you got kids, and you think you deserve, like, but that was me letting the devil get in my head, because the first thing I started thinking about is you trying to do this and you got bills, you got this, you got that. And I was like, well, when I booked this trip, I had the money to. Secondly, I deserve to be happy. I don't do much for myself throughout the year. I don't really do a whole lot. And the year I'm really getting back into myself, because the last year I was just kind of fighting postpartum and being a mom and doing what I needed to do and pay my bills. This year's the year I'm actually like, okay, I want to have fun. I want to, do other stuff. I want to keep my hair done. Like, now I'm at that point where I want to live again. Like, yeah, I'm a mother, and being a mother is always going to come first. But I'm also a human, and I'm also a woman. Like, I deserve to be happy. I deserve for my skin to be glowing. I deserve to lose some weight if I want to. I deserve to put myself at least third. Because it's like God, my kids, me. I don't have no spouse, so there's no man to come before any of that. So, and even if I did have a man, I don't see him coming before God and my kids, because my kids been with me through everything. So I could never see myself just putting a man before them. But it's just, I don't know, so much kept happening, and it just, my back tire got messed up, but they was able to patch it. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm about to cancel everything. And all this is stressing me out. And I was just crying. And then I thought about it, like, don't cancel your trip. You deserve to go on your trip. Like, no matter how much in your mind it tries to tell you, your mind try to play a trick on you and tell you not to go. Or little things start happening, now you don't want to go. And sometimes, like, okay, if God sends me a major sign, then okay, I understand. But this is like a kind of sign where it's like, all right, You just not, like, it's the devil's testing you. The devil got on your back soon after you left the convention, not because you did something wrong, but because you're really working on getting your life together. You're really starting to understand the Bible and the different things in life. The devil's always going to attack you whenever he feels like it's the opportunity to. Like, I was literally starting to have positive thoughts. I was getting a real positive space, and then the devil came attacking me, and I just was like, all right, I'm not gonna blow up. I may cry, I may feel like I don't understand, but I remember when the situation happened with the rental, and I didn't understand then either. I was crying, I was like, and I was just praying to God, like, God, I need you. I really need you to help me fix the situation. I was crying like I don't even do anything wrong. I try to show up for people, and it's like I'm always getting the short end of the stick, or I'm always falling down, or I'm always falling on my sword, and I don't even understand why, because I came to support my dad and show up for them, but when it's time to support me, I'm always supporting myself, but I'm not supporting myself. God is supporting me, and my angels are supporting me, and my ancestors in the universe. Everything is supporting me. It's just not the people I'm assuming should support me is. So that's why I told myself, don't even go and tell your parents about the tire. Like, you getting another nail. I told them about the first nail, but I didn't even tell them about the second nail, because deep down inside, you don't really know if people really feel bad for you, or if they just kind of find joy in that. So I'm not saying that, they do. I'm just saying you never know who the devil's working through. And you're starting to get all these little attacks, so that should show you, just be quiet. Don't say nothing else. They don't even know I'm going out of town. Because I didn't tell them. And my kid's dad, he'll watch the kids for me to go if they don't. Like, I already basically talked it through with him. So I told myself, just let this be your last trip. Let you do this one thing that you really want to do throughout the whole year. You look towards this trip all year. So this is going to be the thing I do that I really want to do. And then I'm just going to get ready to really buckle down and really focus really hard on my YouTube channel. I'm so proud. I'm almost to 100 subscribers. I'm definitely gonna do like a little photo shoot when I get there, because I'm almost to 100 subscribers, and I worked really hard to get there. And YouTube, like, being a content creator and a influencer, well, I always had this vision for myself. I just never did it. And this year, I was so proud of myself to see that everything I've done up until being a mother and up until this point, I was always inconsistent. I always had inconsistencies. Now I'm finally at the point in my life where I'm consistent. Even when I'm not inconsistent on YouTube, this is probably the most consistent I've been with anything, besides when I had vices and I smoked weed and stuff. Like, this is the most consistent I've probably been with anything. So it just makes me really proud of myself to even be able to say, you almost got 100 subscribers, you got 30,000 views on the channel. Like, you doing what you're supposed to do. Just keep going. Don't get discouraged. Don't get worn out. I know sometimes when you're making content, you start to feel like writer's block. You don't know what else to do. You don't know what else to post. And I feel like me being realistic is better for me to post anyway. I don't want to, bash y'all with the traumas, because I know I've been through a lot. And at some point, I'm going to make a series going in depth about traumas and how to get over them. But I feel like right now, I'm still kind of somewhat in my storm. I mean, a lot of things have lightened up for me real good. Like, it's gotten real easy. But I know a lot of things lighten up because I chose to ignore it. I chose to rise above it. I chose not to feed into negativity anymore. Even if someone do something negative to me or say something negative to me, I choose not to, like, get involved with that. So that, I feel like that's made my life so much more positive and just in a better situation, because I'm not feeding into that type of stuff. So that's really it. I feel like I talked about a lot of different things in one video, so I might chop it up some to make it make sense. Because sometimes your mind, you be like, you got so many points you want to hit while you talking. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I'm gonna wrap it on that because I gotta get back to work. Because, you know, I'll make a video going in depth about beginning as a content creator. And, you know, don't get surprised if y'all see me on here with a different hair color. I'm not gonna tell y'all what color it's gonna be. I just want y'all to guess. I know my hands is red, but I still want y'all to guess what color y'all think it's gonna be. And I also have another topic to talk about, but I'm gonna save that for another video because I realize I'll just go on and on and on, and then I don't got nothing else to say because I didn't hit everything in one video. But y'all be blessed. Even through diversity, still go for it, still persevere, still preserve yourself, preserve your energy, because that's the main thing I've been focusing on. And rise above the BS, because BS is always going to be there. There's always going to be an antagonist, no matter how much you avoid it, no matter how much you try to, you know, dip. If it swing high, you swing low, it's still going to be an antagonist somewhere in your life, or in something in your life is going to be that. So I want you guys to stay blessed. Have a good rest of y'all day. Happy Friday. Happy Cancer season. Happy all that. So I'll see you guys on another video.